For those of you wondering, I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go! Kadokawa. Dun, dun. I always love all those little features with the Funimation logo. Especially that little lollipop. Oh! Oh! Boy! Oh, let's see what type of reactions we get out of poor little Satoko right here. And there's nothing wrong with Rika's line of thinking too, because at least when it comes to like all the characters in the series, I'd say she's definitely the one that's, at least in my opinion, has the right of trying to experience. She's got the right to at the very least try to experience happiness, new experiences, and things of that nature, at least in my personal opinion, you know? Just like the somber music, too. Oh, man. Hmm. Oh, man. Alright, let's see if she can actually... I'm actually surprised that Rika would be the type that hates studying. She seems so well spoken. To the point where I would assume she'd be a number one studier at the very least. Aww. Oh. Hey, I don't think that's the real one bit, though. All right. And you know what to say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I wonder why she had that look, though. It's kind of scared me just a teeny, teeny bit there. I'm like, oh boy. I wonder if she's gonna need help with maybe. Oh, okay. Thought she was gonna ask for any spots that might have good tutoring or something of that nature. I mean, it can be just as long as Rika gets enough rest, though. If anything, Satoko's just talking like a straight up slacker, and what I mean by slacker, I mean slacker of course, the adorable variety. Oh, looks actually pretty dang fancy. Oh man, I just love how Ren has to call everything kawaii. Fucking adorable. Or should I say cute, to be more precise. Mikino. No, the biggest question is, nah, I'm sure she'll be able to get in there, just as long as he isn't slacking off. Oh, I love that cockiness, but saying something that's way different from pulling off, though. Yeah, I'm sure those two would be super inclined to helping him out. I don't think she'd feel bad one bit though, because Rena and Keiichi, they're always willing to help her down at moment's notice too. Yo, I think Keiichi should take advantage of getting some payback by, at least for the first few lessons, slamming lessons hard on Sasako just to troll her. For all the pranks in the past. I have a feeling that Satoko's going to be in for quite the shocker, though. Huh. I'm assuming Riko's hard at work studying right now. At least I hope. You never know with the Higurashi series. Because I may be assuming it's something wholesome like her studying hard, but it could be something else entirely. Woo! Alright, good, good. I'm glad it's just her studying. It ain't anything else deeper beyond just that. Yeah, she's actually has a good point. And this will be healthy for them in the long run too, because whenever you study, I always love that nipa noise. But honestly, though, whenever you study with like larger groups of people, they do say your chances of success are higher because you can at least emotionally lift the other person up if say someone's emotionally slacking off. Okay, how do the mechanics of that even work to prank? With the rope. Okay, I mean that's a good one. Oh, this is such a beautiful song. It's nice to see both of them quickly lift their hands up too. That's the type of cuteness I love to see. Just showing us the fruits of Satoko's and Riko's labors in studying. Oh, I hope nothing breaks this happiness. And I'm not gonna jinx him by saying, man, what can possibly go wrong? No, I ain't doing that. But damn, it just feels like it's too good to be true, though. Oh, man! Shit, with scenes like that, I could probably fill up my whole a week's supply of sugar in my veins just looking at that. And the song really fits too when it. So that's something I like because some animes they put an into song just because it sounds good, but here it sounded good and it fit in what was happening. Wait, March 1st, 1987, but animation says 1983 though. Feels like a minor inconsistency from the animators there. Or it could be an inconsistency with the Funimation translation too. Because the calendar said 83 with the visuals, but it said 87 on the subtitles. I mean, they were still in the charm for the exams that they take in that specific academy. And you know what to say. Better to play it safe than be sorry. At the same time, though, I do like that optimism from Satako, though. It's pretty dang adorable. Hmm. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, good. I didn't see Satoku's number though. Oh. I mean, worst case scenario though, if she doesn't make it, they could still visit each other during vacations and all that. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see Satoku's number there. And now with her saying that she jinxed herself. Fuck. The thing is, though, in life, you might give your all into everything, but sometimes you might not succeed, though. That's the unfortunate thing. And you know, something like this really does feel relatable. Aww. And that is one of the worst feelings in the world, putting your all into everything and still not succeeding. I've been... Oh! Whew! Alright, good, good. Good, because both our girls deserve to get in, you know? Man, this is just trying to find me for a bit. That's what I like. Bright colors, happy music. Oh, man. What could go wrong? Wait, why the fuck did I just save that? I'm sorry, y'all. I just couldn't resist. I just hope I don't accidentally jinx it all. True, I mean, Keiichi, he's got the voice of a freaking angel. Yeah, I mean, Keiichi should consider getting a career as a motivational speaker. All things considered. Hope they at least end up having a few classes together. Hey, I mean, that's better than nothing. And plus, it might actually be good for Rika and Satoku in the long run because in their separate rooms, they can expand their social standings, their social circles. They can get to know different people. It could honestly be really good for them in the long run, actually. Oh, I actually dig this. They're actually making the crowds move. At least it's better than having like a still montage. Alright, I actually like the efforts from the animators. Even like how you see a bit of mold on the campus too. When it comes to like some of the corners. Looking good, actually. That makes sense, especially how much effort they took for them to get there. Oh no 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 no! That's the worst thing to be doing. Oh. And with her doing that, they might actually pick on her to answer a question. Whew. Okay, never mind. I guess I was just paranoid. Hmm. I just hope for her she actually paid attention to what was going on in the class, though. And she was just doodling to expend some energy. Oh boy. I mean, yes, it'll be a great experience for Rika, but I hope she at the very least also considers spending some time with Satoko too on occasions. That's what I hope, because fuck, that could have been a really good opportunity for Satoko to also expand her social circles too, because in her rejecting this, it's gonna put a wedge between Rika and herself. Not right now, but in the long run potentially. Oh, I'm getting okay now. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this. Oh, quite the perspective right there. I mean, considering everything that Rika's been through. Oh, if only even knew she may be looking at their as all of them as they say me. Oh, okay, yeah. Arstoko's having a dark look to her right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Sotoko. Yeah, her grades are probably awful, or she's not performing well in class. So yeah. I mean, oh jeez. I'm assuming she's gonna be expelled. The thing is, though, that's the way life is, though. But if she's gonna want to stay, it's gonna increase her chances, though. That's the thing. And the thing is, knowing Satako, she's probably gonna keep this all on the inside. She's not gonna be openly talking about this with Rika openly. That's not the type of help she wants, Rika. She probably didn't want you to spend time with her alone. Oh, okay, yeah, Satoko. Satoko, she messed up there. I mean, she messed up, but Rika messed up too. Rika messed up because she didn't really spend enough time with Satoko, at least when they got onto campus. Satoko messed up for not being a bit more open with her feelings right now of what's distressing her. But it's realistic though, because that's how young people are. They don't want to openly express how they're feeling, so a lot of issues happen because they're not expressing what they're currently feeling, because they assume that everyone can just read their mind, but they can't. But at the same time, when you're young though, you don't want to admit your faults. You're kind of scared of admitting your faults. So that's why, honestly, what Satoko's going through is pretty dang relatable. At least it's nice to see her try her best and actually go into the study hall. She's putting in effort. Mm-hmm. Oh. Holy. What the? Oh, oh, dang. At least now we know what's at stake. No wonder why a lot of those girls looked miserable. Aww. Okay. That's fucked up in a sense. I hope that it's at the very least a figurative, kind of a figurative spark on Satako, at least of the positive. Oh no, it looks like it did the polar opposite. Why does this sound like she wants to murder something, Satako, right now with the music? Oh boy. Oh. The thing is, Satoko, I mean, both of you are at fault here. That's the thing. Oh, shit. Here's the thing, though. I mean, Satoko's probably at fault because she had all the opportunity in the world. Rika didn't offer up if she wanted to come with them, and Satoko said no straight up. Yeah, I understand that staying in your comfort zone is good and all, but sometimes you gotta just learn not to stay in your comfort zone because if you stay in your comfort zone too much, you're gonna be suffocated. You're gonna be scared of moving on because of that comfort zone. So yeah, I mean, I understand Santiago being pissed, and at the same time, I'm gonna get some blame towards Rika too. I mean, all things considered, she does know how Santiago actually is, but at the same time, though, again, they're young. Young people do make fuck up like this, so it's realistic. Oh damn! I'm just scared for what Satoko's gonna do though, because with the way she was stitching her eye, oof, she looked like she ready to like snap some necks with that face she making. Jeez. But overall, the episode was amazing. I'm gonna rate this one straight up a 9.25 out of 10 because I mean, from a story standpoint, we made a lot of plot progression. We saw our girls studying. We saw the effort. We saw them studying. We saw Rika getting some extra tutoring from Chi Sensei. We saw them assisting each other by Village Destroying Chapter of Satakuwashi. Man, even the title for next week sounds amazing. We saw them put all the effort, and even love how they had tension where it made it seem like Sataka wasn't going to make it, but then she did. Like, this episode had it all. Because first half had so much content that it could have probably been on its own episode, but they did it so seamlessly where it felt perfectly. It didn't feel rushed. And then the second half was even more absolutely amazing. Because you're seeing things that you see in real life where if you don't adapt to the social cues, if you can't learn how to read the room, you're pretty much screwed in school. Doesn't matter which level you're in, elementary, high school, middle school, college, whatever. If you don't adapt, you are fucked. And this episode portrayed that perfectly. That's why this episode, it had a different kind of fear. The other episodes had fear because they were fearing for the safety of the characters. This was like psychological fear where it's like it felt too real, where it just brings back like some sad fucking memories. Just looking at this episode, I'm like, damn. This is like amazing. And that's why I felt this episode did fantastic from a story standpoint because it just really made you feel for everyone involved. And from a character standpoint, you get you get character development for Rika and character digression for Satoko, because with Satoko, she's going through character digression because she's becoming super clingy towards Rika. She's not able to figuratively stand on her own 2 feet. But and the thing is, that's something she's really has to learn how to do, because she's not going to be able to rely on someone her whole life. It's all a part of growing up. And that's what I like about Satoko. She is like such a naturally flawed character with the flaws feel realistic. And then when it comes to Rika, yes, she has maturity. But the thing is, though, she is kind of aloof in a few things, though, because all her life we saw she was raised. She pretty much grew up in a village. But since this is the first time we see them in like a urban setting, she's probably taken aback by the fact that since in an urban setting you interact with multiple people. But the thing is, though, when you're in an urban setting, you gotta make sure that you keep track of your connections with other people too, at least with the people that don't interact with multiple people at once. And that's something, since Rika isn't exactly used to living in a fancy place like that, or not even just areas like that. If you live in like a city area, you gotta make sure you don't lose perspective of your friends that don't interact with multiple groups of people. And Rika's kind of doing that mistake. It's a realistic mistake, though. And that's what I love about it, too. Yes, you see Rika's character development, you see her effort, but then you see her flaws, too. And that's why I thought this episode was fantastic. Because it's going to make the conflict and future episodes feel natural. Because now, at least from Satoko's perspective, she's going to have a reason to go absolutely batshit insane. And that's why I thought the running was fantastic. I mean, what else can you ask for from a Higurashi When They Cry New episode? You really can't ask for much more than this. And as for the elements, the visuals are pretty good. You definitely got to see a lot of consistent background art this week. And on top of the beautiful looking background art, the animation was fluid, because when you saw the crowds actually move, you don't see much stills except for if it's like a really far away shot. But when at the very least the crowds were closer up, they were pretty fluid, at least by normal anime standards. They were pretty fluid. So that's something I really appreciated, because most animes, when you see multiple people on screen, they usually don't bother. They just have a few stills and they call it a day. So that's something I appreciate. And even like the character designs for the girls, they looked great when they're a bit older too. I like it. Even some of the characters that were in the campus, though they had a small amount of screen time, they looked pretty darn nice and detailed. Because most animes, when they have like characters in the background, they give them like the most base, samey designs. Thankfully, though, Higurashi doesn't do that. They go the extra mile. So from a visual standpoint, amazing. And the vocal performances were great, especially from Satoko's voice actress. Like just hearing the pain in her voice, it was nerve-wracking in a good way. And that is why I feel this episode, it's worthy of a high tier 9.25 out of 10. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to rate this episode anything less than that. And it's definitely got me excited to see episode 20, because with the way the series is going, it's definitely going to be among one of my favorite horror animes of all time. But anyways, y'all, right before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video, y'all. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 20. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone. And thank y'all so much for watching my video, y'all. Bye-bye.